If you're suffering with lymphedema and if you're suffering with obesity or overweight, don't be hard on yourself because of obesity or because of being overweight. It is a pandemic bigger than the COVID in this nation. It doesn't do us any good to blame ourselves. And if we feel discouraged because we are told the lymphedema is a chronic condition, then let's stop and think for a second. What do we do when we're faced with such a challenge? We are up against the obesity epidemic, and obesity causes lymphedema, among with all the other things like you're probably aware of. What do we do? What we want to do is we want to focus on the things that we can do something about. Beating ourselves up isn't going to do any good. What we want to do is take care of ourselves, care enough for ourselves so that we do the research that we need to do to find out what can we do about this. What is some area of this that we can do? Maybe we get discouraged too because we've tried different things and it has maybe failed. Then what do we do? Well, one thing we can do, and that's what we're here for, is to find a coach, find a guide, so that we don't have to reinvent the wheel. So we don't have to try the things that has not been proven to work. But if we can let somebody else do all that work and narrow it down for us. So me and Leslie are here to be your guide, to be your coach. We're here for 12 weeks, and our passion is just this, what I'm talking about. Our passion is here because we have seen all the unnecessary suffering that comes from lymphedema and from obesity, and the combination of the two. And when you as a clinician come across some research and some methods that works, it like lights this fire in you where you want to go, I want to bring this to people. All these people that I've seen over the 15 years working with lymphedema, and Leslie for 20 years, that are suffering. And when you see that there are things that can be done about this, it is possible. And now that we've been doing this program for a while, and we see an 80-year-old lady lose 80 pounds and walk much better, and we see lymphedema actually improve, when we see some of our patients be able to wear their compression garments less. And those are all fine and good things. There's all kinds of numbers we can show, and you've probably seen our videos with the results. But what is it that really matters in the end? I've asked all of my participants in the class one simple question. Do you feel better more often now than you did before you made these lifestyle changes, before you went through the program and learned these methods and these ways to change your lifestyle and lose weight? Do you feel better more often now than you did before? 100% has answered yes. That's why it's worth doing this for us. That's why it's worth going through the effort of creating this program, trying to get it out to the public, trying to get people to join this fight against the real villain, which is obesity. We have to fight it, but we can fight it together, and we can fight it side by side, and we can use the methods that work. So I know it's a passionate plea, but I just thrive on seeing people improve their lives and feeling better more often, and not having the condition control their lives, but instead control the condition, and do everything that's in your power to give your body the best chance it has, reduce risk factors, and give your body the best chance to feel as good as possible. We're not saying that we're going to feel 100% great all the time and all illnesses would go away. That would be false advertising. But what I can say is I believe that you will feel better more often, and you will be able to do more, and you will be able to enjoy life more, instead of feeling that these conditions are overpowering life. So I would love to see you in class. There's still room in the class. So go click on the link below, sign up now, and see you in class.